Welcome back. Today we're in Bex and Jonny's residence in the Pavlikeni region, as usual. Now we've picked up a big boy's toy to try and get through that 6-inch concrete floor pad today and make good progress in trying to get that soil pipe closer to being installed. We're also going to try and tackle the remaining bit of that chimney that's protruding in that first toilet room, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And we might even get round to having a look and investigating the partition wall in the kitchen, which isn't in the final design. They want it to be a bit more open plan and a bit more space really for their future kitchen. So we'll swap you around and show you what we're going to be up to. So we brought some bricklaying tools for next week. It looks like it's going to rain today, so we just brought it just in case. This is the big boy toy. So brand new sharp drill bits, and we're about to make a lot of mess and a lot of noise to make progress in here. So you can see from last week, we didn't get around to making any progress with the chain drilling, but that's because we need a bit more substantial power, really. So we're going to try and get this bit out. And we also need to think of a future drain channel here, which will be the sink waste and even the potential channel for the water pipes to go alongside the drains. So this is the protruding area that I'm trying to flatten out today, and you can see some of them are full bricks that will just be easily cut. No real concern with that. And then we'll be able to use the sand and cement next week to try and block this off and drill some bars to kind of support this mini slab of concrete to make it flush on the outside on the roof. So the electric's not on just yet, so you won't be able to see much, but we're also going to be considering our future drain for the shower and trying to expose the existing water source and inlet. And if we can tee off somewhere else and get rid of the old pipes and replace for new, that would be the preferred option. So let's crack on. So it's just gone about 1 PM and we're making huge progress with the big beast. So let me show you how it's going on. Okay, so apart from bouncing around like kangaroos, the floor is really coming on. You can see we exposed the original water pipe. So you can see there's an upstand here to that T, and then this one that they've put in secondary. Now this one is in line with that eventually goes to the water isolator, the main supply, inside the kitchen, which is about 2 foot away from this green wall. Now this pipe was an afterthought, so they teed into this, did a little thing as you can see, and that one goes directly, almost at 90 degrees, all the way across the garden to feed the water trough. So we don't want any upstands or pipes on show for the final vision. We want this to be a nice wet room kind of shower area. So this and this is going to be made obsolete. Now let me tell you the solution. So we're going to cut this pipe and put a T on it. One side of the T will follow along the same hole as the soil pipe and give us a cold water supply to this area near the toilet, and we can eventually install a water heater on the back of this wall for this utility yard area, basically. And with the other T, it connects, there's another pipe there which feeds the garden trough outdoor hose pipe tap. So make that obsolete, but put the other T, instead of it going into the other room, bring out a new modern material pipe connected to that so they can still use the trough tap, but there isn't any upstands in the shower room. So that's a bit of insight to how we're going to achieve the actual installation of the water, which is one of the key things for a bathroom. Now, obviously we still need to go a little bit deeper so we can make sure we get that gradual slope into the cesspit. This is looking really good. Doesn't look flat there, but if I come to here, you can see it's almost bang on. And then all this will need is just a bit of mesh, some sand and cement, and just make it flush. Next week, we're going to brick up this and eventually carve out the rest of this as well, but make a hole through the wall ready to supply the cold water feed and have a water heater on the other side of this wall here. So we're bringing it in for the toilet. There's going to be another big channel like that about here to the middle of this wall, and then we'll have sink waste and sink cold water supply here, vanity unit and a mirror, something like that, whatever Bex and Jonny prefer. Progress report. It looks like a completely different hallway. Oh my goodness. How are you getting on?
Alright.
Yeah.
It's just the bits at the top that are the most awkward. Because it all falls down my sleeve, all flicks behind the goggles. Just trying to get that off.
Last corner.
Yeah.
We've been quite busy already this morning.
Yeah.
Taking all the wallpaper off.
The wallpaper came off initially just because it was in my way on the edges, and then I noticed some damp behind the wallpaper, and then the entire room got stripped.
Blasted. Yeah, blasted. But yeah, super good progress. And what, a few bin bags and it'll all be finished.
Yeah, I could do with a broom.
So we've done really well with the Kango hammer. I'll just show you in there. You can see most of the floor is currently here, but that's because we need to do a lot more backfilling when the drains are in place. So, and plus it was peeing it down and we didn't want to dump a lot of it. So that's there, ready for the future. You can see we started laying the orange soil pipe in and making sure our angle is in line with the channel outside. And you can see we've just got a little bit left to do so the elbow sits nice and there's a perfect distance away from the wall when it's all flattened and made good. We're hoping to maybe brick this up, like I say, maybe within the next few sessions of being here. We didn't get progress on making the sink channel waste, but we're not too fussed about that. We're all vibrating and jumping around after turning that machine off anyway. Lovely nice gap underneath the step, ready to connect to that. And this is actually going down to a soakaway like I mentioned earlier in the video. So you can see, you'll be able to see light through there, and with perfect enough space for 250mm drains for that. So next week's going to be super good. We're going to get the elbow in place and start connecting the sink waste and doing some more channeling. But before we go, let's see what Nisha's been up to. And straight away, it really is starting to look smart. So all this might look like it's just pale white, but when you get some acid on it and start cleaning these cobblestones, it's going to absolutely pop and bounce and contrast off of this feature wall. So you can see now she's raked it out how much it really is popping. Same as in the lounge, but we're going to keep that door closed to try and let the dust settle. And overall, really productive day. So if you've enjoyed the video and watched till the end, don't forget to hit that bell and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.